Olá pessoal, meu nome é Bernardo, I hope you're all doing great. Fortunately, this week we will have a video here on YouTube, a dedicated video just to this platform. By popular demand, I thought I would teach you the rest of the song Theme of Laura by Akira Yamaoka from the Silent Hill 2 video game. It's a game that I've never played, but that I love the soundtrack a lot just by this song alone, and Promise is a really great song as well. If you've seen the previous video about this, you know what's coming. If you haven't seen the video, please check it out over here or in the description down below. Yeah, so let's dive into the lesson. I hope you enjoy. Alright, so the lead part to Theme of Laura is as follows. And you play this, you start by playing this on the 7th fret of the D string. Then you go to the 8th of the B. Then on the B, 7th, 8th, 7th, 5th, open. So this is the beginning of the thing. It's like you can slide to do like an effect. I don't know if the original song goes to an open string or if it's a fretted note, but it sounded right to me, open, so I just learned it like this and I play like this. You repeat this, 7th, 8th, 7th, 8th, 7th, 5th, open. And then the last time, you go to the 5th, but instead of going to an open position, you go to the 10th fret from the 8th, and then you enter the 12th, like this. So you finish on the 8th, to 10th, to 12th. And then after this you play, which is from the 5th to the 7th of the D, 5th on the G, 7th on the G, and then you slide to the 9th, 8th on the B, to the 10th, you slide to the 10th, and then you slide back to the 5th, like this. So 5th to 7th, 5th, 7th to 9th, 8th to 10th to 5th, and then you complement this by playing the melody on the 8th to the 7th. You go back and forth between the 8th and the 7th to the 10th, then back to the 5th. So this part, really slowly, it's like then you repeat it. But here the interaction is a bit different between these notes. The first time it's like you start on the 7th, slide straight away to the 8th, go back and forth between the 7th and the 8th, to the 10th, and then back to the 5th. And in the second time, it's like you don't go to the 10th, so you only interact between the 7th and the 8th fret, and you go back to the 5th. So for you to see the difference, let me play this part really slowly. Right? That's the difference. And then the last time it's like this. So this variation, it's like you go back and forth between the 7th and the 8th, to the 10th, then to the 12th, and you finish with. But we'll get back to that. Let me play the 3 variations really slowly, back to back. And then after this, you play the final part of the lick, which goes to a sort of chorus, so to speak. You start on the 9th of the G string, you go to the 8th of the B, then 10th and 12th and 10th again on the B, and then 12th on the E, high E, and you finish on the 10th of the high E. So and then you go to the chorus thing. And this is as follows. You start on the 8th fret of the B, to the 7th, then back to the 8th and to the 10th. Then you slide to the 5th. Then you slide or release to an open string, like this. Then after you play this open string, you do it like this, like a slide from nowhere to the 7th, like this. And then you do the same again to the 8th. So slide to the 7th now, and then to the 8th straight away. This might be a bit tough to decipher, but it's like this, like slides from nowhere. Doesn't matter if it's from the 1st fret or from the, just as long as it sounds good, really. Like this. Doesn't really matter where the slide starts, so. And this part is like, you slide from nowhere to the 7th and then to the 8th. Then you are on the 8th. And you go 7th, 8th, 5th. 7th, 8th, 5th. And then 8th, 7th, 5th. Like this. So. Then you stop on the 5th, you play an open string, and then you hammer on the 5th and you slide to the 4th, and then from the 4th you go to the 2nd, and back to the 4th and to the 5th. So this whole thing really slowly, so that it doesn't confuse you a lot, is as follows. Let me do it slower. And then this would end the chorus, but then you have this final thing to play, which is kind of a bonus thing. I don't know if this is not really played on the guitar, but I just thought it sounded good when I did my cover, so. It's on the 7th, 8th and 10th of the B string, and then 8th, 7th, 5th. And that's it, and then you go back to the thing that I taught you on the other video. Let me play this whole part really slowly so that you can accompany me, and if I go very fast, just use the YouTube function to slow it down even further. So here we go. And then to the chorus. And now for the extra lick. And then yeah, well, that's it, guys. I hope this has been helpful to you. Please don't refrain from using the YouTube slowdown function if you think I'm going too fast on some of the parts. It's there for you to use it, so take advantage of it. It is very useful. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned this song and that you don't have a tough time playing it. There's some techniques like the slides from nowhere, which may be a bit difficult if you haven't grasped the concept before, but it's not a song that is too difficult to play. So yeah, I hope you enjoy that. I would like to ask you if you could subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, and if you could as well, follow me on Twitch, on Instagram and on TikTok. I'm using those 3 platforms as well over here on the internet. I've been making a lot of advertisement about my Twitch stream. I'm enjoying it a lot. I think you will enjoy it as well. You are welcome there, so yeah, feel free to drop by, make a request, and have a great time, as me and the community already do. That's it for today. I hope you have a fantastic week, and hopefully we'll see each other next week. Take care, stay safe. Bye bye. See ya.